Omar finally had the first critical takeover on FSD v12.3.5 yesterday in his first 12 days. He says, I don't think it actually would have hit the Chevy Bolt if I had let it go, but it was too close for comfort due to an issue where it hesitated before completing the lane change. And I have experienced something slightly similar. The first time it happened to me, I just took over very quickly, way too soon to tell whether there was any danger or not. The second time it happened, I waited until the last millisecond and the car just hit the brakes and stopped quickly. And after the car stopped, there was still a comfortable distance between me and the other vehicle. Now, if I had a passenger in my car, there would have been a scream probably. But the reason why I waited until the last moment is because I sort of saw it coming, so it wasn't like it came out of nowhere. The car was doing something a little bit weird, and I just let it play out what it would actually do. Tesla opened 297 new Superchargers in Q1, a new record for the first quarter of the year. You can sort of see that the growth is not exactly linear. It's slightly curving up over a long period of time. Now, we all know that EVs are much heavier than their gas-powered vehicle equivalent. For example, the BMW M3 is much lighter than the Performance Model 3. And by much lighter, I mean they are basically the same. Is this weight with the gas tank full? If it's not, then the BMW is actually heavier. Things are changing. The Xiaomi CEO said, other than Tesla, there's no better vehicle than Xiaomi, so he is saying that Teslas are better. When your competitor says you are better, yeah, I think that means a lot. This is a great chart. The next time you hear someone say, oh, EV batteries, you just need to replace them so often, and because they just fail. Well, look at this chart. EV battery replacements due to failure from 2011 to 2023. You can see that before, yeah, that argument was sort of true until 2014 and maybe until 2015, but starting from 2016, nah, the batteries have gotten really good now. All of this is based on recurrence data related to select models based on a community of around 15,000 drivers. So that's quite a bit of data. Model Y is number 1 and the Tesla Model 3 is number 2. I think that Model Y is higher because it came out after the Model 3 came out, and therefore the tech has been improved. But in practical terms, there's really no difference between the Model Y and the Model 3 in terms of battery. Sawyer has a bit of a warning to Tesla stock investors. Here's my read on the highlighted part. Elon said more affordable models that utilize aspects of the next generation platform could launch in 2024 or early 2025. To me, this will start with a refresh Model Y. This will enable Tesla to reduce the cost of building that vehicle, enabling better affordability. A whole new model that is even cheaper will probably come at a later date. Sawyer has some pushback. No, these will be new vehicles, but Sawyer thinks it will be both. There's a new Tesla stock note from Morgan Stanley. In our opinion, the Q1 conference call did not feed into the widely held bear view that Elon Musk could be shifting the AI emphasis away from Tesla towards other non-Tesla entities like X and XAI. In fact, quite a good deal of the investor letter and conference call was devoted to the significant ramp-up of computational horsepower being assembled by Tesla. Morgan Stanley says that many clients we speak with feel any growth would be too bullish to assume as a base case. That's despite Elon Musk saying that Tesla will have positive year-over-year growth. Has China already won on small EV? New model strategy clearly seems dialed back. In our opinion, Tesla going for bunt singles and doubles rather than home runs. This strategy is more akin to a Toyota continuous improvement or Kaizen approach to conventional EV development rather than a giant leap. This is because A, the Chinese may be able to quickly copy any conventional non-autonomous EV development, and B, Tesla wants to concentrate far more of its incremental capex and research and development efforts to solving autonomy. And they point out that Elon Musk said, if you don't believe that Tesla is going to solve autonomy, you should not be a Tesla investor. Morgan Stanley also lowered their 2024 delivery estimates by a little bit, but they significantly increased their gross margin expectations. They increased the margins to 14.3% versus 9.2% previously. Operating margin has also been increased, and their EPS estimate has increased significantly from $1.12 to now $1.73. But they expect Tesla to burn more cash than before. And largely that's because Tesla is going to be spending more money on AI developments. And look at this human-like behavior from FSD. This is incredible. First, to date, it has increased the number of EVs it will let go of by 10,000 units, now planning to sell 30,000 of its purchased electric cars this year.
They had to code every single thing that happened.
Right, and now it's all AI.
It was impossible. And so therefore, they weren't making progress for 2 or 3 years. They were at a plateau. And now what's happened, they have version 12. They have all this enormous amounts of data, and now they have compute to figure out. Humans can't do it. Now they have compute to figure everything out. And so now you're on the verge with autonomous driving in your car. So what's going to happen is that I thought the idea had been that you're going to sell a lot of cars. So as a result of that, once they have those cars out there, you'll sell autonomous driving. And he said the other day that he's negotiating to sell autonomous driving for some other cars too. No one has the compute, no one has the data.
Before becoming a Tesla stock investor, Ron Barron is someone who I watched a lot. And he influenced my decision when it came to becoming a Tesla stock investor in early 2019. And make sure to click the like button. This is it for today's Tesla stock news. Thank you so much to everyone clicking the like button. It has been really helpful when it comes to overcoming that partial shadow ban on my main channel with 40,000 subscribers. As you can see, every video I published on the Albert channel, it got only about 50% of the views that it would typically get. You can see another video here. Here's another one here. So thank you so much for clicking the like button and subscribing to this new channel. I will probably just keep publishing videos here and not on the old channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode.